If you're thinking about going solar and you've got some of these old incandescent bulbs, you might not want to start replacing them with LED ones just yet. Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to Big Mike Beard Wisdom. So today we're gonna go over 3 tips if you're thinking about going solar. So tip number 1 is kind of gonna be researching your location. So for me, Minnesota's a little bit north, so a lot of the sunlight will be coming from the south. So depending on where you live, you want to have like a south-facing location amount everything to be like the most productive. So for me, it was either going to be the house or that shed over there. The problem with the shed is that it's so close to the trees over there that even though it gets a tremendous amount of sunlight in the summertime, in like the fall, spring, and winter, those trees really keep it in the shade. So there'd be almost no production in those time phases. Likewise, on the garage here, we kind of took a little bit of a hit because this is a east-facing panel set. So it gets really good production about 10 in the morning to about noon, and then it wanes off. So you definitely want to kind of research where you want it. A good solar company, when they come out, they'll kind of help you go, hey, this is okay, this is not okay. And that's pretty much what happened to me. So when I was thinking about over there, they said, not okay. When I was saying, well, what if we did like a ground mount unit over here? They said, yeah, that'll probably be far enough back that it'd be out of the way of the trees. The garage is actually a better option, but the house would be the best. But that's purely talking production. For me, I wanted to be able to access it to help clean it or maintenance it and stuff like that. And more or less an ease of installation, ease of future maintenance. And then tip number 2 is going to be kind of a weird one. So essentially, if you look at the bulbs there, those are like nice bright LEDs. The one in the garage, I think, is a CFL, similar to this one. So the little like spirally bound one. And LEDs will beat out the CFL ones as terms of like saving energy and stuff nowadays. But you don't want to upgrade anything really to reduce your current electric output of your home if you're putting it on your house. The reason why is because if you reduce how much electricity you wind up using right now, it's going to be part of the consideration of how much power you can actually make. So, leaving like the original CFLs in, if there's still a bunch of CFLs, or even better, kind of going to like the old school, like incandescent lights, might be a better option because that'll help increase things. Because inevitably, if you wind up thinking, hey, at some point in time, my car is going to be an electric car. This is a Pontiac G8, so definitely not electric. But the power pull from the electric car might wind up negating some of the benefits that you would have had from solar. And it would have been nice to kind of upgrade your system to be ready for an electric car. But if you've already swapped everything over to high efficiency, low power pull kind of stuff, then you've kind of backed yourself into a corner early on. And then the last tip that I have for you is to double check your current power box and stuff. Because inevitably, if this is a big old mess, that can add to the expense. So for us, our power box and stuff like that was outdated. The stuff written on it was not correct and stuff like that. And also, it was actually overloaded. So it was kind of one of those things where that had to be brought up to code in order to do solar and get us tied in the grid. So that's going to be expense you may wind up having. So even though, really part of me is like, having a battery backup or something like that would have been like tip number 3. So we'll just say, free tip number 4, battery backup's a good thing to look into, because without power to power your panels, if you lose power at night and you don't have any kind of power to power the inverters on your panels, come morning, even if it's bright sunshine, your panels won't make any power for you. But having a battery backup, at least you got it. So there's tip number 4. But back to tip number 3. Luckily, when we did ours, This was all included in like the rebate that you can kind of get with it, because it covered all like the electrical work that they did. So this was quite a lot, and it was quite the upgrade for us. So pretty handy getting, about 30% back from the federal government on that. Definitely one of those things to double check. So again, you want to research location, where the sun's at, where you're thinking about putting the panels. You want to think about power savings. So are you using LED bulbs, or do you still have an old one somewhere? Or an old CFL? To the current state of the electrical in your house, which, if you've got an older house, can be a hoot. And lastly, the free tip, you're definitely going to want to think about battery backups or some way of getting power into your system should there be a blackout and the grid goes down and you need power in order to actually power up your inverters on your solar panels to actually make power. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, subscribe, and I'll check you next time.